Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a KV-2, the Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank. It's located on the northeast spawn of Glacier, and it's under the command of Snehulak 2000. Well, he's in the coronavirus quarantine KV-2, and this is part of our KV-2 special. Battles commenced. Right, there's two KV-2s on this team, and they both look identical because that's a skin produced by Sir Rusty. Yes, he's produced this skin very quickly for us, and if you want to wear this skin on your KV-2 too, then we will provide a link in the text below the video so you can do so. Now, the KV-2 was designed by the Soviets, to defeat the Finns and knock out the bunkers on the Mannerheim line. It's got a 152mm howitzer mounted on top of a KV-1 hull, which is capable of delivering 910 alpha and 86mm of penetration on the enemy. And he stopped to take a shot at a T-21 who managed to fire into him. Oh, he's been hit again, and this time by Arty, and again by that T-21. He's been set alight. Oh, there's a very bad start to this battle. He's lost a lot of hit points already. He's down to just, well, 49% of his health. The fire cost him 91 hit points, and he had received 2 hits from the T-21 and 1 hit from the M41, which was a near miss. Okay, so just around the corner it's a KV-2. He's inching forward. He's loaded. Getting ready to shoot. And no damage. But the enemy KV-2 missed him as well. Unfortunately, we just lost the Hellcat to one of their other KV-2s. They got 2 of them. Okay, he's waiting for his reload to go in 20 seconds on the reload. And there's the other KV-2. And again, he doesn't get any damage. He must be a bit disappointed that he lost so many hit points right at the start of the battle, but he has played the KV-2 a lot before, Snehulak, and I'm sure he will recover from this. Oh, excellent shot there. He got the top of the turret and wiped out the enemy KV-2, or at least one of them. You got 960 from that, which means he must have got a high roll. Okay, there's the other enemy KV-2. Or is it? No, that's our one. That's one of ours. As you can see, it says stay home, stay safe on the back. And it's got coronavirus quarantine on the side of the turret. Now, I think he's thinking about going back to his cap area, and with good reason, because if you look at the minimap, you can see that the enemy are approaching our cap at this moment, and all we've got defending it is an AT-2 and bathtub, the S-35CA. There they are. There's at least one enemy medium, and we've just lost the AT-2. And I'm sure he's worried about that T-21, unless, of course, that dot happens to be the T-21. Could very well be. No, it's a P-43 Biz, I think. So he's actually driving towards the pass, but aiming his gun towards, or aiming his turret towards the T-21's position. Oh, he's on the carrier. Well, it's a good job that he has actually driven back, because both of the tank destroyers that were guarding the cap have been wiped out. The P-43 wasn't the only one there. There was also a Skoda T-24, and he's now got a VK-3001H coming up down below. Now, that is now a medium tank, not a heavy tank. But we can see where the Skoda is. He's up top. And we're 3 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. And he takes out the VK. And immediately gets hit by that M41 again, and the Skoda's having a pop at him as well. He's not fully loaded yet. took a round in the tracks. I think he's going to try and freehand that shot into the Skoda. Both our Artys are trying to get shotguns. Well, one of them, our M41, one of them actually managed to hit the Skoda, but I think the other one is going to get taken out by the P43. As one of them's gone down. Actually, it's a T-34-85. And he goes down for a freehand shot. So that's 3 kills that that Snetlek has managed to get. Snetlek, get it right. It's a Slovakian name. Yes! What a shot! Wasn't an auto-aim shot. That was manually aimed and he got it on target and it worked. Nicely done. 4 kills now. He saved the cap area. But the enemy Arty's still trying to get him. But we're only down to 3 tanks left. And the enemy's still got 5. And our teammates don't appear to have much in the way of health. One's got 2%, the other one's got 8%. There goes the KV-1. And that was an Arty round landing behind us. And now we're all alone against 5 enemies, and well, you know what that means. Potential Kolobanovs on the table. Well, Snetlek at this moment, he's actually lost most of his hit points. He's got most of quite a few of his modules knocked out, including his radio operator, and he just took out the T-21, who sneakily came around the corner and wasn't watching what was going on, didn't check beforehand, and just walked straight into a 152mm round. Overconfidence is the word there. Snetlek's ready for the next one. It's an AT2 and a KV-1. I think they'll be a little more cautious when they come around the corner. Oh, there's the KV-1. Unfortunately, that round missed, so he now needs to pull back because the KV-1 will know that he's got a long reload. He did take another round. He's down to 53 hit points left now. That's below 10%. It's very slow traverse on this tank. It is basically a KV-1, but with more weight added on top. Here comes the AT2, and he takes him out with 1 round. And that's his top gun. Still 3 enemy tanks to take down, though. Hugging the rock until the Glacier, until this reload's complete. Is that KV-1 still there? Doesn't appear to be. Inching out. He's being very, very cautious. Yeah, this is better. Side scraping out, but watch out in this corner because the ice is very thin right at the edge. There he is. There's the KV-1, and he gets him. 220 hit points. He gets the kill. And that means he's got 7 kills now, and there's only 2 Arty left to go. And the Arty are both M41 HMCs, but they've both got 155mm howitzers capable of 550 alpha. Somebody's saying in chat, this is hilarious. Well, yes, especially considering how much damage he's taken from the enemy. How many modules he's got outstanding. Oh my god, there's the M41, one of them. He's manually aiming. And there goes one of them. That's a Radleys. The other one fires in, so he can't be. He must be further away. He can't be close. So he must be pretty excited right now because, well, it's one-on-one. There's the M41. He wasn't far away. He was actually at the center line. He's fired. He's now reloading. And he wins the game! And a Kolobanov. And a Pascucci's. Coronavirus Quarantine KV-2. Very well played. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Snehulak in the KV-2, the Coronavirus Quarantine KV-2. He managed to get a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks. He got a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 21 in that one. He got a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. And he got a Fire for Effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And this was only the minor medals. Look at the epic ones. They are absolutely incredible ones. He managed to get the Kolobanov Medal. He stood alone against 5 enemy tanks. He got the medal everyone would like to get, and he defeated all the enemies who are up against him. He got a Radley Walters Medal for killing 8 enemy tanks. He got 9 in the end. A Pascucci's Medal for taking down 2 enemy Artys. He got a Tarczay's Medal, and those are really difficult to get because to get one of these, you have to destroy at least 5 enemy tanks to have suffered more than 80% loss of hit points and have 5 critical hits to your vehicle, receiving 5 critical hits, and to survive the battle. And they are almost impossible to get. In fact, it's harder to get one of these than it is to get the Bilot's Medal, and on that one you only have to get 4 critical hits. But yeah, very well played, because this is a very rare medal indeed. He also got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, and yes, he got 9 in the end, so very well done by Snehulak. Let's have a look at the team score. We can see that he did get the highest damage, 3,955 hit points of damage. Next highest scorer was the T21 with 2,224, and after that the T3485 on his own team with 1,626. When it came to kills, he had the highest number with 9. He carried his team. 3/5 of the enemy team were taken out by him. 3 kills for the T21, that sneaky tank who got some early hits on him right at the start of the game, set him on fire. And then there's 2 kills to quite a few other tanks. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest on that as well. The highest in all 3 columns. 1,650 base experience points to Snehulak. 786 went to the T21, who made a bit of a mistake by driving out as quickly as he did and gave the chance to Snehulak to take him out, and 746 to the T3485 on his own team. He fired 13 rounds, got 10 direct hits, 6 penetration, 3 splash. Damage of 3,955 hit points, of which 810 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits from the enemy, 5 of which were penetrations, 1 non-penetration, and 2 hits by way of splash damage, and he blocked damage of 110 hit points in total. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 9 of the enemy, and on a free-to-play account he earned 40,142 credits, got 50,000 credits from personal missions payout, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away a profit of 74,933 credits. He received 1,650 base XP, times 4 for the first victory of the day on this occasion, 6,600 experience points altogether from that game. What a brilliant victory, a Kolobanov Medal, the medal everyone would like to get. He stood alone and defeated them all one by one by taking them out. And well, seeing that M41 in the distance must have been making his heart go a-flutter, because he thought, yeah, I can do this, I can do this. And what a great victory, especially after all of his team were wiped out. He came back to the cap, or most of his team were wiped out. He came back to the cap to save his Arty. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that, but he took down the guys who could have capped there, and then went back to a position so he could take out the other guys who killed our players on the northwest corner. That was a really great game, and it's the last one I'm doing this evening, but there will be more of these coronavirus or Derp coronavirus special, so do stay home and stay safe and play World of Tanks, and thanks for watching.